Thinking about court, what some of the shit she said to me today. My
I know.
son.
I never dreamed you were on the phone with an attorney when I asked you about the
couldn't
water.
fucking believe it. Anytime I'm on that phone, you shouldn't interrupt my phone call.
You had the water running.
Well, I know it, but it was running into
I didn't know if he was watering something.
I was filling this up because it was dead, but I got a phone call from the lawyer.
So you just threw it over.
I mean, all of it has to be watered, so it really didn't matter.
I just thought you were talking to the pool boy.
No, definitely a lawyer.
What are you doing?
Why are you always accusing people of doing something?
Because
Always.
he's live.
How do you know?
Of course I'm alive. What would I be,
Fuck
dead?
you.
So,
Real life John, and it's scary, right, guys?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you guys don't understand. You don't understand.
So you know I am pissed off about
Live.
CBS. What?
Hi.
Hi.
So I still cannot go live on my main account
Why?
because I get this stupid pop-up that says, as a moderator, others can see anything you post. Got it or learn more. Doesn't matter what I click. The fucking box comes back every time.
Have you
Don't start-
upgraded your YouTube?
Oh, yeah, I can do it.
Are you live now?
Yeah, I can go live on those 8 letters, but I can't on Eric Bradshaw. Went to her device, cannot go. The same thing happens on her device
Dude,
with
it's gonna be something
Eric,
with
the Eric Bradshaw. I have no idea what the setting is.
I know what it is.
Yay.
It's
What?
too dark out here.
All right,
You're
but
being
if you're wrong-
classified as a
if you're
domestic
wrong-
terrorist and they're limiting your live stream capacity.
Oh, no, don't be
No,
ridiculous.
they're not, dude.
Okay.
I can't even
Stop,
find a
it's a
hit
stop.
for the
I don't
text
know.
of that dialogue box.
Where's my phone?
Janet and I, well,
You brought it in. What the? It's fucking legal here.
look at us.
Where's my
We're in a
phone?
what are
fucking
you talking about?
private
If I'm with a
property.
terrorist, then Janet and I should be scared to death.
good God.
You are there.
We
need
are.
to call.
Don't, you need my good camera.
Be out of her juice.
You're out of your juice? Yeah, that's what we do here. We get all juiced up at Janet's.
So I'm seriously disappointed in this article by CBS 4.
I thought it was a good article.
They are not ballsy enough to recognize that the courts all signed a document kicking out people who aren't rich enough to own shoes
Mm-hmm.
and mandating that the channel itself is now barred from videotaping inside the courthouse. Something that they used to just have the capacity to do is to walk in the door with their cameras and videotape about a story in the hallway of a courthouse.
The reason why is because of the public defender shit, which is why Abbott's in jail right now.
Exactly. Because these fuckers,
No, they're fucked.
So whatever you do, do not call Alice Norman with the Denver Municipal Public Defender's Office and threaten her life. Do not threaten that woman's life.
Do not?
do not.
Do not.
Don't threaten
I'm
someone's life.
instructing you not to threaten to slit that woman's throat or any other sundry thing.
We don't want
Do not threaten her in any way.
No.
Well, however, demand accountability.
Oh, definitely demand accountability.
Demand it.
Because if you can't follow Chief Justice Directive 0404 and recognize that the most recent modifications come from 2015,
So if you go to the
Maybe he's
Denver
not doing his
Municipal
job
Public
properly.
Defender's website, you can download JDF 208, and it is the correct form with page 2 and the most current revision.
no fucking way.
Yes, fucking way.
Wow.
So Abity was arrested on a warrant for 2 allegations of disturbing the peace, and the probable cause statement says that he came in,
Yeah.
he yelled at us that we were fucking stupid secretaries,
fucking
that we were denying him his right to a public defender, and that they were fucking stupid. And that's the grounds for disturbing the peace. How? How is that disturbing the peace, Janet? If you fucking cunts can't take the heat, get out of the fucking kitchen.
Excuse me, I need to interrupt this important message for a question. Can you name 3 ways that Jonna is cool in her own way? Because this is an important conversation that
Well,
we
I'll tell
had.
you what,
Wait.
you're the wrong
I'm
person to
joking.
ask me, buddy, because you're way
Can you
wrong.
slip me the answers under the table?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
No, seriously though. The public defender's office is
Yeah.
fucked.
Yeah.
And John is not that.
Like
cool.
they've been
So you're not allowed to
violating-
yell at them after 3-4 years of litigation and trying to handle this shit peacefully. They didn't list that shit. Guess what? We fucking yelled at them. We got arrested, and they fixed their fucking form.
Wait, didn't you go to court over this?
Oh yeah.
Isn't it like the state of Colorado versus Eric Brandt? Or
No, it's Eric
versus
Brandt
public
versus the
defender?
city of Denver.
There we go. Eric Brandt
Yeah.
versus the city of Denver, right?
18 SA 27.
Is there a reason that the public defender's office is not in the city of Denver? Is like an autonomous entity that is not funded directly by the city?
No, Denver is an autonomous entity that has nothing to do with reality.
Okay, because I know
Right.
that they made some changes to the public defender's office in the city of Denver where they're like not paid for by the local government. They have their own entity. This was a few years back, and it was because of improprieties where like if your lawyers are paid for by the government, then they're not like they can be accused of not like actually representing the people. But
Oh no,
protecting the
that's a
government.
bullshit red herring argument that the
Well, they
sovereign
went through
citizen
this,
people
and
throw
so they
out.
separated
They're all
themselves.
paid by the government. Yeah.
They separated themselves as an entity.
Well,
They
Alice
don't have
Norman
their
is a
shit together.
corrupt, lying
Sure,
cunt.
maybe.
That's the problem with the Denver Public Defender's Office.
Aaron Silent Citizen was free.
Yeah, Silent Citizen did not actually get arrested. He was charged with disorderly conduct.
You can touch him where he poops.
Oh, I didn't ask
Yeah,
him
he
that.
showed us the picture of it.
But he was wearing his mistaken bacon shirt that he got from Tom Zebra.
Awesome. He's so nice.
And so the deputies told him, so you handle yourself quite a bit differently than Eric Brandt. What can I say? But yeah, so he was involved in an altercation. The guy went to the hospital because he got knocked out by Silent Citizen twice today. And Silent Citizen got a disorderly conduct citation.
He was defending himself.
No, he was defending someone else.
Okay, mentioning. I could go all day on this.
Yeah. So there you have it. If you're wearing a mistaken bacon shirt, you can almost get away with murder. What do you know?
I don't know. The last time I had a picky shirt on, I went to jail for free speech.
You did. Yes, I've seen that
I
video.
haven't worn that shirt since.
You haven't? You know, tomorrow's a good day to get arrested.
It was a great day to get arrested.
I got a little cash.
Here's,
I got a little cash.
here's the problem. I have like 10 staff I'm responsible for on Saturday and Sunday.
No, they've lived without you all week. They'll be just fine.
Oh, if anybody
got
knows,
paid.
a shout out to Professor
That's the point.
Geller, I think
Put
the
some
name is.
titties.
We received your
Like
package
hold
from
on
Liberty
me.
Freak today, just to let you
Oh.
know he finally received it. Took him 3 times to mail it.
Oh, great story, John.
Thank you.
Listen, he was trying to talk about having a gun pulled on him for talking about people's right to
Yeah,
election
I
year
didn't
and
even hear you.
constitutional
Yeah.
rights.
That's because you're too busy talking.
No, Brian was talking in
As per
Spanish.
usual.
So
But he
now
didn't
I
just
said-
get a gun pulled on him. He had other mean things happen to him. Just for
Yes.
del-
A big fat bitch clobbered his ass.
well,
Sometimes I
no,
watch it just to get
that's
a
the
laugh.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
That's funny, John. But you know what? You're twice as big as her.
I don't give a fuck.
Wow, what did I just sit in the middle of?
I think she's just jealous.
I was gone for a week.
That woman is more a woman of
A lot.
action than
I tell you, that
definitely
woman can
was
get up and
a lot of
hustle, huh?
John. Once you get that
That's a
momentum going.
Karen. That's a Karen.
She was definitely getting her weight behind those knees and really accelerating.
That's a fucking moving foot. That's like Juggernaut.
Yeah.
Oh, like Furry Potatoes video when the person redone it, Twisted Silver Tongue, they put the big rhino running at you. That's what it
The
reminds me
ginger
of.
snap.
Yeah.
Oh, look here, John. Watch this. I just want to hold your hand. I was just trying to hold your hand. What the fuck is wrong with those people?
You should do a video of all the crazy people that we've met through all these actions. Like the guy who tried to lick Abbott's face.
Oh, yeah.
What a
I'm gonna
weird
lick you.
town. That's a very weird town.
That is a very
So
weird
if
town.
All our visitors that come here to visit spend their, $42 billion. Please do never go to, what is it, Netherlands?
Netherlands, yes. Home of the frozen dead guy, who, by the way, isn't even there.
My son asked me about it. Yeah, Netherlands,
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah, they're different.
The only
They're
thing nice
definitely
there's
different.
the 100-year-old carousel.
Yeah, the carousel was pretty nice, huh?
They
Yeah.
can tear the whole
Case
town down and
dismissed.
just have that, dismissed.
Yep, case dismissed. Albity's wasn't filed properly, and they didn't refile it, and mine was dismissed.
Oh, God.
That's what they don't understand, right? Like, dismissed. They tried to move my case around, and I don't understand why, right?
I think that's interesting that they'll text you could resolve your case today. I've called them back to try and resolve the case, trying to keep them on the line for a long time. The only way to resolve your case is to plead guilty, right? So no, why would you do that?
No.
I think that's very
I disagree.
coercive.
I disagree, because an arraignment is also like a probable cause hearing. So you bring judicial notice to the facts of how the statute became a thing, and
Here, set it right here, Kai.
you bring judicial notice to the statutes that, like, you know, in Colorado's Constitution, the statutes, you have a right to film the police, right? So no chief of police could come up with like an order that overruled like the legislature at the state level.
We're not even sure that the chief of police came up with that order. It actually came from the assistant chief.
No. Per the sign inside the
I know what the
courthouse.
sign says, but the only documentation I have uncovered so far has Archer's signature on it.
Yeah, BA, that lady.
So what does BA stand for? Bitch ass? Because it's originally supposed to stand for badass, but she's kind of a bitch, so it's gonna be bitch ass Archer, right?
Yeah, Beatrice.
Alright,
Amelia?
fucking
I don't know.
Johnny killed.
Oh, what did you say?
Nothing, Brian. You already killed the joke, just like Johnny kills the mood. Bitch ass.
This is
I
called
thought the name
hanging
was
out
quite
with all the
fine
stoners
myself.
at Janet's.
What is going on?
I don't know. She gets real good in her fucking mouth.
Real fucking happy
Everybody
around
wants
here.
to hear Janet laugh.
That's the whole point of all this, is to make Janet laugh.
Yep, Kyle comes up with a good one, goes right over Brian's head.
It's alright, because it's going
He
right
comes
to
back
John.
to it a few minutes later, still goes right over.
I got it. Sorry. Tired. Long day.
That's what he blames it on every time, too, but
Mhm.
it's the
No.
same amount of time in each day. I don't know why they're so long.
Hold on.
It's the same
It's
amount.
almost due. It's coming around again. Count to 5. Oh, yep, there it goes again. What do you know? Nope, he doesn't have it.
I got it. Bitch ass Anderson. Anderson, whatever the fuck her last name is. Right, the idea is that she wrote the memo. I did ask the chief directly about that issue.
Is it directly or directly?
I looked at him in the eye and I said, hey, what's up with this no filming in the police department? How's that going to work out? Right? We need to talk about this.
And he laughed at you.
That was
He's
the
like,
day
"What the
Karen
fuck
was
are you?"
arrested. Hey, who the fuck am I?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Just be like, I'm the guy that got.
And who arrested Karen, by the way?
Chavez.
Chavez himself, yes.
Adolfo?
Not Adolf Chavez Jr.,
Oh,
who was
Lieutenant.
just suspended for inappropriate behaviors with the
Talking to a
suspect's daughter.
Fucking
but-
daughter.
Lieutenant
Oh, is
Chavez
everything
actually
wrong?
affected the arrest physically.
Yeah.
It's the first time I've ever seen him
Like,
put
the
hands on
motherfucker
somebody.
hasn't seen tits whenever he takes his shirt off.
What are you
Do they
gonna
know
do?
about Chavez?
Corporal Chavez was disciplined and suspended for 3 days.
Can we send him a
It's
shot
some
that
inappropriate
he should
comments. Instead of giving the phone to the daughter like he said he would, he missed the appointment. He made some texts.
No,
he
he
hit
didn't
on
miss
her.
the
He set up a
appointment.
date.
Hit on
buy?
her.
No.
Yeah.
He
Wait,
showed up
what?
to the appointment, but he forgot the phone at his desk.
Oh yeah, right.
Is what he did.
That's
Not
right.
once, but twice.
hmm And then she found out that he was still with his wife, and so she called it all off.
Like she was actually thinking about
But now apparently he's probably not with his wife anymore, so that means she can call it back on.
But
I don't know, man. Hey, listen.
I want to know, the number one question is, does he belly bump his dates?
I don't know how he could do anything
Yeah, that's
else.
how he's got kids. But anyway,
He has kids?
I'd assume so.
Yeah, he has 2 kids.
There you go.
It's not, but that doesn't matter. It's
That's
not
all right.
well,
The
but
Filipinos
that's-
have kids too, and they
You
really
need
did
to,
get the
it's-
short end of the
there you
stick.
go.
They're actually bigger than you think.
No, they're not.
Look up the study that was 2000 pounds.
Rusty,
I've done my own study,
Rusty,
and they definitely got the short end of the
Rusty,
stick.
come here, baby. Rusty,
Boo boo. Come here.
Mm,
So,
what a sick bastard.
who?
Chavez.
So Abity today, he actually captures on video this guy jerking off at the school
Somebody was trying to say
By
that
the
was a cop.
courthouse.
by the courthouse, yeah, in front of a bunch of little kids, and he captures that, and then he takes it to the police administration building to file his report on this guy, right? So while he's uploading the video and filling out his report with the guy behind the counter, the old guy that's always nice to us, the guy says, "Hey, I hate to have to tell you this, but it turns out that there's a warrant for your arrest, and when we're finished here, I'm going to have to take you into custody. I'm sorry about that." Gave him an opportunity to finish uploading the video and send us text messages
Oh, what a
letting us
good
know he's getting
guy.
arrested.
What a good guy, huh?
Who's the arresting
Oh my
officer?
gosh.
I would presume that old man. I don't remember his name. If you said it, I'd remember it. Tomlin or something.
So
I was
they didn't
happy
just
that
take
he
him
was
to
that
court
nice.
and like in front of the
Even if he's
judge.
a dickhead.
His bond is $1,000
We would have
for
never even known
disturbing
he
the
was
peace.
gone.
That's the high end of the range. It's preemptively allowed.
So they're strong-arming Abity because you were on television threatening judges and he was in there.
No. They strong-armed him. I don't remember the date that I was on that the order came down. But if the Denver police want to arrest Abity and throw a stupid $1,000 bond, you're not doing anything to dissuade me from encouraging people to kill police.
Oh my god.
Maybe you should do something to stop my opinion. Maybe you should encourage me to think the other way.
Rusty.
Nope, always earning the hate.
Rusty.
So now we're all on a federal watch list.
Rusty.
As if you weren't already.
You know, I once had an FBI clearance.
Well, that's out the door, fellas.
Out the door.
Oh shit.
For sure.
If Bruce is in the house, I'd like to say hi.
I don't know, I can't read it.
Oh, Bruce. Oh,
See if Bruce is in there.
and Sue
Take
Hatton.
over the phone.
No, I did talk
Thank
to
you,
Bruce
Sue
today.
Hatton.
Oh, you did?
Touch base
Thank
on
you,
things.
Bruce.
I made sure you knew everything was covered.
I wonder if Kyle will give me a ride to the bank so I can get you some money for Abity's bond.
You don't need to deal with that today.
Yeah, we do. I need to deal with it now before I go into custody tomorrow.
I hate to tell you, fellas,
never
but
know.
I can't read that.
I can't read it either. I especially can't read them at
Sure.
night. So there's a lot of people in there, and I love you. Janet loves you.
Chief Smith says there's.
I don't know if he loves you or not.
Brian's all about love.
Well, yeah, speaking of love, what's up with you being all touchy-feely lately? She comes all the way downstairs to give me a hug before she goes back to her house for the night.
To the cellar.
I must like you now.
No, you're tormenting me. If you liked me, you wouldn't touch me. Do you ever see me touching people? I don't like people touch me,
I don't.
but I'm tolerating it.
I take care of you, so if I want to touch you, I'm going to touch
I
you.
guess so. All right, guys. So, Silent Citizen is free.
Yeah,
He
but
just
nobody
didn't-
cares.
Hey, let's,
Didn't
so
tell
what about-
anybody. Wouldn't answer his
what
phone.
about the
David's
jail?
tomorrow.
Why are we
Oh.
not asking where the fingerprints are at?
Well, whose fingerprints?
That's why I got my phone in the first place. Thank you for reminding me.
Oh, yeah, his prints haven't cleared yet. I don't know why.
That's a problem. It's too long.
303 has a trial tomorrow. The judge suppressed Guzman's testimony.
Well, you have to tell them what the case is for.
The case is for having a knife
Don't tell
for
them what
Janet
fucking
on the
report.
16th Street Mall, right? And Guzman tackled him to the ground and said that he was threatening his officers with it, which he certainly was not.
Can we talk about the eviction?
No, he wasn't. So all of the officers' testimony was clearly problematic, and the judge suppressed all of their evidence. So the prosecution filed an interlocutory appeal, but I don't think that they meet the qualifications for that. And apparently neither does Judge Barajas, because he says, I don't care. They don't have jurisdiction over this matter in my courtroom, and I'm proceeding to the hearing regardless. So it should be pretty heated tomorrow.
Isn't it always?
I understand that there's going to be some media there expressly wanting to contact and talk to Guzman about what it was like raising a psychopathic murderer.
Are you going to be that media?
I am not.
I will.
No, there's at least one self-syndicated journalist with over 60,000 subscribers that I know is going to be working on the story.
Oh, we will be that.
So, you know.
Daddy Guzman and Killer Guzman.
So, Kyle, what happened to you when you pointed out to Guzman that he raised a murderer's son at the courthouse?
Oh, he didn't like that very much.
Like, did his face change shape, or did he like attack you like a rhinoceros
Well, he felt the need to walk about 200 feet to get in my face.
to have a cup of coffee?
Well, honestly, I think it was because he wanted to hold my dick because I was on my way to go to the bathroom, and
We
I
should
warned him
put
going
on
to
a
the
t-shirt.
bathroom, and he still felt the need to come up and talk to me.
Can you blame him?
I mean, not really. I mean, I look in the mirror and I'd fuck me, but you know, it's kind of weird when a murderer's father does that shit. You know?
Well, you know,
I mean, how would you react if Jeffrey Dahmer's father walked up to you and he's all like, "Hey, you want me to hold your pecker?" He looks like you're going to the bathroom.
Killer Guzman.
what makes you think that hasn't happened?
I mean, you know what? With you, it won't fucking surprise me.
Daddy Goose and Killer Goose.
Daddy Goose.
Killer Goose is working with children.
He is working with children. Yeah, that's true.
Fucked up.
Take them out of the police force, throw them in the school.
Yeah, and we heard from that kid at that
He's a killer.
at that counselors not cuffs meeting that he's a piece of work.
Oh yeah. He's a
Yeah.
I did, however, let Guzman know though that I went all the way from Massachusetts to let him know that he's a second-rate piece of shit.
Oh my God, that's even worse than being a piece of shit.
It really is.
Wow.
I went all the way from Massachusetts. It just, you know, that just.
Well, you know they've got
shows
some
how-
pretty high-ranking pieces of shit out there. Yeah.
I can't believe the one day
I
we
mean, they're
didn't
not
go jail.
answering at the jail.
Oh, they never do.
Ever.
You know why?
I've never had an answer one
Because you're too
time.
busy checking the cells for pregnant chicks.
Not even once.
I don't think they're checking his cells for pregnant chicks. I think pregnant chicks and cells just sort of take care of themselves.
That's true.
The girls in the bonding office hate it because they get all the calls and they get pissed and say, "Oh, they're sitting over there being lazy, not answering their phone. There's nothing we can do about it."
I know, and that's the only number that'll answer because they have to answer by law.
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
So this number should have to answer by law once the bonding office is closed.
The bonding office doesn't close to 10:30. What time is it?
Duh. Everyone knows that, Brian.
I'd say we could complain to the
keep hanging
sheriff, but
up.
apparently they're kicking the sheriff out, so
Wait, what?
We're fucked.
we're fucked. I've liked it. Yeah,
Oh shoot.
yeah.
Good
The
article. You had a good article.
I think it was a good article.
What the fuck was it?
Yeah, I mean, considering what he had to work with, I actually came out of that almost not sounding like a monster.
You're not a
Yeah.
monster. Not even.
No.
Yeah,
Flip the fuck out. What happened?
one
that-
should flip out for
what
that
happened
shit.
that morning? I don't remember.
Oh, they enforced their new rule prohibiting bare
Oh,
feet.
that's right. That's right.
Right? So I went to King Soopers and I bought a box of Good and Plenty for $1, which happened to come with a pair of footwear if you double bag. And so I went back. Sorry, Brian, I had to do the plastic thing.
I know, I mean, you know, you could have
You
gone to the recycling bin
You could
and
have got
got
paper.
like 10 layers of shoe for each foot without having to buy any good things.
Oh,
What's
I
wrong
ate
with
your
Good
last
Plenty?
box of Good and Plenty if you go to the kids.
Oh, I was wondering what happened to it. That was
Yeah,
my
just
favorite
admitted
box.
it.
I got that from my grandmother, you
They were
know.
delicious.
I couldn't believe you tried to hide it in the basement either.
Oh, that box. That means there's still one missing.
It's like Brian with the cherries.
What happened with the cherries?
Brian hides the
Yeah,
cherries
we
from
were
Trader
earlier.
Joe's.
I put shit aside so it doesn't just disappear all quick and ready.
Brian's a
Yeah, we are.
closet hoarder.
No, I just enjoy good stuff. And sometimes I like to make it last a little bit. You know, that's why I bought like a gallon or a half gallon of honey or whatever it was.
Sometimes he likes to make it last a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies, let me be the first to advise you that he is currently available and you may begin flocking now.
You fucking advertising for him before you advertise for me. What the fuck?
Brian doesn't need
Look at yourself.
advertising.
You don't need it.
Brian never has a problem with that.
Okay. Good point.
Hi.
Fuck you.
Oh, we got that
Why do
one.
you think the neighbor
Whoops.
keeps coming
Smack.
back
I didn't hear what you said.
I said, why do you think the neighbor continues to
There's Jonna. She can never say something that isn't, and she can never not say something that is.
I know.
She can never
He
just keep the
doesn't know.
fuck quiet.
Had to fill him in there a little bit.
I already know.
Hi, Sarah.
Oh,
I said-
Yeah, we see you there.
See,
Oh,
someone lady
God.
there, she asked for the ketchup the other day.
I gave her the whole bottle so she wouldn't have to keep coming down.
Yeah, there's a red one, white, red, one.
A red one, white, yeah.
So, Kyle, I don't suppose I could talk you into run to the ATM.
Right now?
Yeah, I got to get some cash for Brian. Yeah,
Eric.
it's Wadsworth and
He was.
Alameda.
That
What?
far?
It's got to be Wells Fargo.
That far?
That's the closest Wells Fargo.
That far?
We could go to Golden
That
and skirt
far?
my area restriction.
I'm just kidding.
Doesn't have to happen. Doesn't have to happen.
No, it
Say
has to happen
closer.
today. I won't have time to do it tomorrow. What if I go into custody at jail, at
I'll
court?
be fine.
You have $10 left in your account. You're not going to be fine.
I
We
will
get
be
paid tomorrow.
fine.
John is almost out of weed. You need money.
Oh my god! Fuck that.
No, I thought you'd have a conversation.
I've been buying my shit for a long time.
Who else can I make fun of tonight?
Yourself.
Everybody else is gone. Oh, I can't make fun of myself.
Well,
Don't be ridiculous. Nobody would believe it.
It's like a dub, right?
Karen was here today.
I can't make fun of Karen.
Santa Claus at
They're
the encampment last night that was going to beat up
Make
Abby.
fun of my son.
Can you believe that?
Oh, is he dressed like Santa Claus?
No, he big old beard.
So today,
Wow,
Harris
crazy
sent me a
kid
bunch
named
of
that.
pictures of that area. The cops were there ticketing people and throwing their shit in the dump.
When?
Today, that same
Where
location.
at?
So the cops.
Where
were-
Abity was last night.
So that would make sense why those two cops were there last night to scout it out to see how many people
That's
were there.
right.
So then the next day they know how many people to send.
Because in a few days here, Denver has to start complying with their settlement agreement with Denver Homeless Out Loud, don't they?
Oh, really? Yeah.
Abity said that's why they
Federal
have those
courts.
toilets.
Mm-hmm.
Supposed to be
Oh,
up.
there's a lot of things that they have to implement. Yeah.
Yeah, all
You
the
squeeze your
homeless
head.
get access to the city park gyms and rec centers to use showers and the exercise equipment. They have rights. They get free passes.
I don't see why that didn't happen a long time ago. How much can it really fucking cost to give people a shower?
It's good for public health.
Especially the people that need it, right?
Right,
I've seen homeless communities scrape together just spanging money, and instead of buying their daily lick, they buy nice clothes so that this woman can go do a job interview at the fucking Dollar Tree. And they get her makeup and nice clothes and
Yeah.
make sure that she's ready for an interview, right? Because people have this misconception that homeless people don't work,
Right.
but they do.
That's why I try
Yeah.
to employ 30% of my staff is unhoused or under at risk.
Mhm.
Right? There's an importance. Every time you do that, you gotta find people that are hungry.
And one of the problems with Denver is that they would leave their stuff, because you got to leave your shit somewhere. You can't carry that shit to the Dollar Tree with you.
And it gets stolen.
Well, no, generally speaking, your shit is reasonably well taken care of by your neighbors that are behind. Except that the Denver police come through with a fucking dump truck and take all your shit. And now you get to buy all that shit over again.
And then they charge. The engineer, whoever comes to clean up, they got almost $500,000.
I know, isn't that ridiculous?
$400,000.
I'll bet if you paid the homeless people to throw their own shit away, they'd have done it.
All you'd have to do is throw trash cans out there and they'd use them.
Yeah, we learned that at Occupy, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
Jerryville was always clean, right?
Nobody
we
wants
showed
to
them.
shit in an alley or in
No.
a bag.
I know, and I remember that lieutenant. Well, who was that? What was that lieutenant's name? They were doing that sweep that one day, and he's like, "But Eric, we had to have the hazmat team come out here because there were feces and urine in the street. They're defecating in the street, Eric." And I said, "Give them a bathroom." He goes, "Give them? That's the problem right there. Yes, give them, motherfucker."
Yes.
Now they're giving them.
Give them a bathroom. Give them bathrooms.
Okay, let's charge them.
We've been through this. The 1800s,
Mexico,
the Black
25 cents
Plague,
toilet.
right? Mice. When people used to take their chamber pots and throw it out into the streets, just willy-nilly, right?
Willy nilly. That's a great word. You don't hear that
Isn't
word
it
every
though?
day.
Isn't it though? I mean, and they did. They would just throw their poop in the street willy-nilly. Doesn't matter who it hits or lands upon. And disease was everywhere,
That's how it is in San Francisco.
right? So if you put
San Francisco has open sewers.
if you give people places to put their waste where it goes into the septic system, everybody's happy. Yes, it's sad. Some people die because they overdose. They find the toilet is a safe place to put a needle in their arm, right?
Where else are they going to do it?
They don't have a living room, you know.
Exactly.
There's all kinds of things that you can do at home that you can't do on the streets.
Exactly.
You can carry a knife, for example.
Masturbate.
Yeah.
I think Abity experienced.
I think Abity showed that today. Yeah. Yeah.
You can grab yourself in front of the little children.
Oh, that's not nice. No, we don't
The
want to do
judge.
that.
Oh yeah, that judge. Yeah.
Yeah, way to make them
But
We're gonna-
toilets. Toilets are definitely a real
Yeah.
human life issue.
Yeah.
And drinking water, right? I mean, like, they complain about trash. They complain about, like,
Well, I think we need to
cleanliness.
give them running water. You can't have them camping out there without running water and electricity.
Well, why? Why would
Think
they
of the
can't?
children. No modern human would dare go camping without bringing the modern amenities of the sewer system and the water system and the electrical system
All pointing
with
the
them.
way. Crazy.
You know, I don't know. It wasn't that long ago that I spent that summer in Utah, half a summer in Utah.
Mormons are different. They don't use the bathroom.
We cut the trench, right, and moved the box every day, poured the ash from the fire pit on it. Yeah, we created something humane and not just shit in an alleyway or in the random bush. So we might step on it later. Absolutely. There's some kind of organized system. Except for the homeless. We'll just
Right.
fucking wherever they figure it out, good luck. Oh.
So one of the problems is that like Adrian Brown, he had to replace all of his winter survival gear 8 times in a single season in Adams County one time. 8 times.
Yeah.
Denver ruined that man's life over bad grades when he was 14 years old. Long story, but that's the absolute truth. And so he's now unemployable thanks to Teresa A. Spawn of Devil. So he's panhandling. He makes cute messages that people like. He tries to make it, lovey-dovey.
Happy fun.
You'd like it, John. It's all lovey-dovey, touchy-feely shit. And
I'm really the opposite of that. I've just been hugging you.
She's a cold-hearted
Why are you hugging
bitch.
I'd like to know the answer to that too.
Because everybody hears me.
Everybody is.
What's mean about it?
Except for him.
No, just for the past few days, this is happening.
Oh.
So I spend hours
the
and hours and hours of the day trying to get rid of everybody so that I can work quietly in the basement. And here comes
No,
Jonna
no, I
like
interrupting me
being
to give me a
nice.
hug.
They're mean. They're very,
God damn
they're
it.
cold.
I can't go away for a week and all of a sudden I'm not the asshole anymore? What the fuck?
Oh, don't worry. You were
Who's the
asshole
asshole?
as soon as you came back home, buddy.
Who's the asshole?
You know, the guy that takes the plastic out of the garbage and makes sure it gets washed and recycled.
You know how much plastic...
You know why I throw my
everybody
plastic
that
in the
we
trash?
wash out,
So I have
how much-
something
So that you have
do.
something to do.
I don't need that kind of job security.
Oh,
I have other
how about
people's
this kind of
keys.
job security?
It's rough to live with cut the plastic people.
Oh.
I know.
I want to save the planet.
Because it's like cut the aluminum, cut the stainless steel, cut him in the throat with the stainless steel.
No. You're the one who advocates for the randomness of life.
No, we
No, I advocate for the randomness of death.
Wow. Survival of the fittest.
In the net.
Somebody's gotta-
In the net.
crazy.
It is crazy.
It is crazy.
And you know what I gotta say?
Welcome home.
Good night. That's what I'm going to say. Good night.
Both.
Happy Fuck the Cops Day, everyone.